Luka sustained an injury during an exhibition game against Latvia before Eurobasket. He was accidentally knocked down by his teammate, and according to fans, since Luka is the future of the Lakers, he should not be playing in the FIBA tournament to avoid further injury. According to Mark Stein, Luka's injury is not serious. He was initially diagnosed with a non-serious knee contusion. The coach of Slovenia mentioned that they cannot comment yet on the exact nature of Luka's injury and will inform the public later. In the NBA, even during games, the type of injury a player has is usually immediately reported. According to websites, Luka's knee contusion may take about 6 weeks to recover depending on the grade. It also depends on whether Luka will push himself to play, as he has a history of continuing to play despite having such injuries. This seems to be what Nico Harrison observed regarding Luka being traded, according to write-ups in forums and Twitter. It's not just about his weight being a concern. Luka's current injury is again to his right knee. In Luka's career, the most games he played was during his rookie season with 72 games. After that, in 2024, he played 70 games. Last season, Luka had a calf strain injury that kept him out for a long time in Dallas. When he returned, he was traded to another team. In the 2025 season, Luka also had a knee contusion injury in his 13th game of the season but managed to play. Following that, he missed about 5 games before suffering a calf strain injury in December and returned in February. Luka's knee contusion injury reappeared in the same season in March, but he also managed to play right after. The worst for Luka was during the 2024 finals or playoffs when he already had a knee injury. It was the same injury, but there were more accompanying injuries that required him to take painkillers to play in the finals. He also had an injury to his chest, which was a thoracic contusion, a knee sprain, and an injury to his foot. This was also the case in the 2023 and 2022 seasons, both involving his right knee. When Luka has a knee contusion injury, he typically returns quickly. He continues to play even before fully recovering. Currently, according to Dr. Evan Jeffries, the LCL injury could be the most serious injury Luka could sustain. The recovery time for that is also several weeks, and the possibility of Luka having an ACL injury has been ruled out. The downside for Luka is that his knee contusion injury keeps recurring, which could lead to an ACL injury or other more serious injuries since Luka's knee is constantly being affected. According to write-ups, even though Luka's knee contusion injury recurs, it is still far from an ACL injury. However, other injuries may occur which could potentially end his career. According to Dan Woke, despite Luka's injury scare for Eurobasket, he will not be removed from the lineup and will continue in the tournament. There are still 10 days before it starts, providing ample time for him to recover from his injury. However, Luka's time may be limited if he were to suffer from another injury like last season when he had a calf strain following a knee contusion, and that injury also returned several times. Eurobasket will conclude in the second week of September, giving Luka enough time to recover before the NBA season begins. Giannis, on the other hand, has returned to practice for Greece. It seems he has not played in any exhibition games before Eurobasket starts. However, Giannis reportedly faced controversy because the Bucks front office and fans are worried. There will be issues for Giannis if he plays in the FIBA Eurobasket tournament, as he is not as healthy as before. He has already sustained injuries that could potentially affect him. The controversy seems to stem from Giannis playing for Greece, not just for the national team, but also to encourage the Bucks to sign Thanasis. Additionally, there is a clip where Giannis appears to have confronted a teammate looking aggressive and seemingly angry, saying, "Pass it to Thanasis." He wants to play alongside his brother Thanasis and Kostas in a tournament. There is also a player on the Bucks with a non-guaranteed contract that Milwaukee must decide on before the regular season starts, Andre Jackson Jr. This could open a spot for Thanasis if the Bucks decide to let go of Andre. Eurobasket is a testing ground for Thanasis, and Milwaukee may decide to bring him back into the lineup based on his performance. This is believed to be why Giannis is willing to play for Greece, to support Thanasis and have a successful tournament, according to various reports. Giannis is risking his off-season for this. This is what Giannis requests from the Milwaukee Bucks front office because whenever Thanasis watches or plays alongside him, the Milwaukee Bucks win. Last year, Milwaukee could not sign Thanasis because he was still recovering from an ACL injury. Now that he has recovered and returned, there is a chance he could be signed back.